time to take off the netting over the cabbages and Brussels sprouts and stuff. There's still damage. You can't really prevent it 100%, but I think the main threat for like damage, I think it's mainly over not really seeing those little butterflies that lay the eggs. So I think most of the damage has already been done, and now that there's heads coming on these cabbages, I'd rather let them get some better photosynthesis and room to grow, because they're struggling under this. They're literally struggling here, like being folded back and can't grow any taller. So time to take them off and just let them grow freely and have as much sun as there is to offer, because the days are getting shorter, less sun very quickly. So, and these guys will tolerate some frost, no problem. So we'll have stuff soon. Maybe the Brussels sprouts will have to recover with something else later, but the cabbages, I mean, they're going to be harvested soon. But yeah, look at that. That's also lots of greenery going on here. Very pretty plants, very healthy. So our main threat here are these snails, so we'll just remove them. Hello, little snails. Time for you to move. So one thing I didn't really cover in my actual garden tour was this little bed. Yeah, I guess you could call it a bed. It looks like they're just growing straight out of wild grass here, but we made an emergency hygge bed, you know, starting with like small branches and, you know, piling other stuff, other organic matter, leaves, and then like compost and so forth, so on. And we had all these extra plugs of cooler weather loving plants, you know, Brussels sprouts and kales, even cauliflower. You see right here, yeah, that must be cauliflower. Not really sure what's going on there, if it just bolted or what, maybe, I don't know. This is my first year growing cauliflower, actually. So, but if you look through here, you can kind of see that it is in fact a bed. And so we've got little guys here. And anyway, these were just covered with a cloth in the beginning and just kind of forgotten about, because we weren't sure what to do. But yeah, like several types of kale. Like, look around, you see everything is different. And you know, we just wanted to see what will come up and survive, or if the whole thing would be a disaster. We weren't sure. But we've got like I don't know, this is probably like 10 meters long. Goes all the way over here, you know. And you see that the variety just keeps going and going. Here looks like some purple cauliflower that kind of bolted. So I don't know, you guys. It just took so long to mature. Like, we started these early. Like, I think these plugs were probably, at least the cauliflower, that was like February or something. And here it is late August. So things, I don't know, they just kind of take a while. I will have to sort that out and see what people do in colder climates to ensure that the cauliflower will germinate and grow quickly in the beginning. And then maybe I just should have done it later so the growth was more prolific. But in any case, this little experiment bed is quite a nice surprise. There's plenty to eat here. For the most part, very minimal damage from pests. Like this is just gorgeous. Look at that. So I definitely enjoyed this experiment, and know now if we really have an emergency, you can just kind of throw things together and see what happens if you're willing to. So I find that really quite nice. Now to harvest some of this beautiful kale. Here's our backyard cabbage patch. So same with as in the front, we'll have to uncover these and just let them, you know, grow freely without being like constricted under there, and get as much sun as possible. So now we can take a look at these. So let's see. Oh wow. We've taken a lot of like leaves off these and actually eaten them. We've got lots of green or white, whatever you want to call it. But then we've also got red cabbages as well. And yeah, looks like they're starting to get to the maturity where they're gonna make heads, as you see. So that's starting. The green ones are a bit ahead. So this is cool. Now we know it does work back here as well. This little space that you couldn't do anything with. Turns out you can. Can have some pretty things vining up here. And then just grow some things that don't mind a little bit of cooler weather. So it turned out quite nice. Pretty and very yummy food coming. Hey big guy, we're gonna have to move you. Yeah. And here we've got the broccoli. Same scenario. It's hot. It's like autumn now, so might as well uncover all the broccoli. It's still sort of small. Not really sure. I haven't solved why it doesn't grow. Maybe it's this spot, but then again, it doesn't, you don't want it to be like too directly in sun when it, because this was spring broccoli mostly, and it would just go straight to flowering otherwise, so I thought, oh, I'll put it somewhere where it's cooler. But I'm really not sure. Looks like it's coming now. I mean, you've got broccoli heads starting, so that's positive. At least this type. Got a little bit of cauliflower in the front as well, but I think I just need to keep it uncovered for the rest of its growing life and let it sprawl out and get as much sun as possible, because there really isn't that much sun this time of year. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully a deer won't come eat them all up like they did last year. Still don't have a fence or anything to keep them out. So they see something coming up here and they'll be like, ooh. But yeah.